for you. But proud of these guys. Great culture win, great team win, and at this time I'll take questions.
And you had said after the game on Sunday that you wanted to see Markel kind of going for a shot a little bit more. 20 points in this game. You have to be pretty pleased with the offense from him in this game.
Well, you know what? He's a very good basketball player, but he's a guy that, and I love it because we call this part of our winner stats. He'll come in and he'll pass the ball and he'll leave the game if he has 15 assists and no points. He's happy, and I love that about him. But also, I told him in the position that you're in for this particular team, we need him to score the ball also.
You talked about the team that got stops at the end. Is that kind of becoming your trademark against Wake Forest? I think you shut them out the last 4.5 minutes. Pittsburgh only gave up 2 points in the last 6 minutes, and then tonight you got it done late. What is it about your guys that seem to be able to turn the defensive intensity at the end?
Well, I think, and I've always said this, typically my teams get a little stronger at the end, and the reason being is because I think we're in a little bit better shape than everybody else. Not saying that they wasn't in shape. I just think our conditioning tend to kick in at the end of the game.
Kevin, you've beaten a team that's probably going to be a 1 seed. You've beaten a couple teams that could be 2 seeds. What is it about this team that it's able to play its best against the best teams you guys play?
Well, look, I think these guys are learning how to fight, and I think they're learning how to compete. You know, we talked about in the locker room before the game, because we don't play a game until next Saturday. I told them, I kind of gave them an incentive. I don't know if this helped them win the game, but I said, regardless of what happens, you're going to be off the rest of the day. We're going to take off Sunday, and we're going to take off Monday. So I want you to come out and give great effort, play as hard as you can for 40 minutes. I didn't know it was going to go extra innings. But I think our guys are understanding that if we play together and we stay together as a team, then we can be successful.
It's late January. You guys are tied in the standings with North Carolina, 5-4. Does that put some perspective for you on how far you guys have come?
Yeah, look, I think it's, with me, I try not to get these guys to concentrate on each individual school in the league. Obviously we know it's some outstanding programs in the league, Carolina being one. But we just talk about being in the race. I try not to get them to focus on the top tier. We stay the course and we try to focus on the next opponent, and certainly today North Carolina was the next opponent.
Minutes today were overwhelmingly focused on the 4-guard lineup. Does this game cement their future, or is it still kind of a game-to-game situation?
No, it's a game-to-game. And we do. I actually decide who plays or how long they play with the flow of the game, but also it's big, whatever happens in practice. So, Malika Boo's going to be fine and Lenard's going to be fine. It's just that combination works for us in this game. Carolina spreads you out because when they put Theo Pinson at the 4, it's a tough matchup for 2 post guys.
Coach, between Duke and North Carolina, is there a contract extension in the works? And where's the ice cream coming from today?
I don't know. My tradition, my tradition is with ice cream is to get it, wherever we win the game. But, I do think it's appropriate for us to get back to Raleigh, maybe celebrate with our fans and give the business to one of our locals, obviously. But, no, these are great wins. As I told you, you talked about this is an unbelievable program. It always has been and always will be. We're proud to come out here with a win.
The 3-point shooting, you guys that average, I think, maybe 7 a game makes. And obviously, you guys are knocking down from everywhere. Is that a ball movement thing? The idea of spreading the court? Is it guys were just hot today? What do you kind of pin that on?
Well, it's weird because we're a lot better shooting team than we show in some games. And I say it. I know you guys don't believe me. But when we get the right guys in the right spots, I've always said this: a good passing team is a good shooting team. And so when we pass the ball, we make the extra pass, and our guys are able to get their feet set, we shoot the ball well.
You said that every game is important in ACC play for you guys because it's the next game. But now being 5-3, being 3-0 over against Tobacco Road opponents, that's still pretty special, right?
Well, it's special, and I know you guys want, something from me to say, hey, man, we've beaten Duke and we've beaten Carolina, and I'm proud of that. But I'm also proud of the other 3 teams that we beat in our league. And that's what it's about, focusing on the next guy.
There was a time when you were last in the ACC in 3-point shooting, and obviously today, 15-30 won the game. How much has Markel's return and the improved passing meant to your long-range shooting?
Well, Markel's return has helped everybody. Not so much because he can score and he can pass, but it's also taking the pressure off of Al Freeman and Braxton Beverly, and they can play off the ball. They don't have to handle the ball as much. So he's made us better in every aspect.
Your players were all giving you a lot of credit